Do you see me?
Do you really know me?
Do you believe in me?
Do you think that there can be more for me?
It's scary feeling alone.
I often feel uncomfortable.
I know more than you think.
I want to be seen.
I want to be invited in.
I want to know I matter.
Can you look past what I'm doing to see who I am?
Some of our students go to school and sit in classrooms with these thoughts running through their head. Do you see me? Students need to feel known and seen. Since 1990, the population in Alamosa County has grown 20%. We are now a community of over 10,000 individuals who embody a diverse culture with strengths and challenges. Alamosa School District alone houses over 2,300 students, a quarter of the overall population. The same strengths and challenges we see in our community, we see in our schools. 67.8% of our student population live 200% under the poverty line. There are 58 homeless children in our school. There are 67 migrant students, 87 students currently in foster care. Additional 80 students are being serviced by DHS. 15% of our students are currently experiencing acute trauma in their lives. That is close to 350 students. The challenge is real.
My name is Jamie Dominguez. I was born and raised in the Valley. I have two businesses here in Alamosa. I run multiple community projects in Alamosa. I come from a troubled background. 9th grade, joined a gang, started running with the wrong people, making bad decisions, started drinking, experiencing certain drugs. Then I just fell off, and when I think back now why my freedoms were, I had freedoms because my mom was working. She was a single parent. She worked 2 jobs just to make it.
Hi, my name is Julia Yesenia Gonzalez Jesus, and I come from Guatemala. And this year I'm gonna attend the Alamosa High School. I lived almost half of my childhood in Guatemala because when I was 9 months old, my mom had left me, and I love Guatemala. But the one thing that was missing in my life was my mom. Every single afternoon, when the sun sets, I will always have this feeling inside of me that's really sad, and then you only remember your mom that's not here with you. You just want to cry. You just want to be alone. You want a shoulder to cry on because you know that there's something wrong. You know there's something missing inside of you. So when I first came in here, I was at the Denver airport. My mom came up running to me. I'm just like, wait, is this my mom or not? I'm just like, do I hug her? And then my mom was like, it's you, you're finally here. I'm just like, wait, mom? And I was like, oh my gosh, I was so happy. And then I started crying. Finally, I get to see her. Finally, I get to have a mom.
It is the moment-to-moment interactions and the small things that can change someone's life. Our goal as a school district in the coming years is to build on the relationships teachers currently have with students to ensure that each student is seen, heard, included, and valued. We are creating an intentional culture in Alamosa School District that will address the social, emotional needs of each individual student to improve their wellness and empower each one towards success. We are working towards partnerships and reaching out to the community so that we can work together as a team. We believe no one person can do it alone. We need a team, one team, of teachers, custodians, administrators, counselors, food service providers, bus operators, secretaries, parents, and community members. Each person on our team is vital. Each person moves us towards the goal of seeing and valuing every single one of our 2,300 students. That is why we are continuing to partner with the community to create strategic systems of support.
I talked with a mentor. He passed away now. His name is Jerry Reed, and he was an educator here in Alamosa. I remember one time we were sitting at a table for breakfast and he asked me, what are you gonna do, with your community work? He says, I noticed you do a lot of things. And I told him, well, I don't just want to help in the community. He's like, why don't you take your voice and make some changes? And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, well, go sit at the table with some of these people. And I'm like, I don't know if I can sit at these tables. He's like, you're wrong. So that was a changing factor for me that day.
So Spanish wasn't my first language. It's a Mayan language called Canjobal. The first time I stepped into the Alamosa elementary school, I was so nervous, I was so scared. I wouldn't even talk at all. Here's this new teacher talking to me in only English. And I was like looking into the future in my mind saying, how am I gonna do my homework? How are we gonna communicate? Yeah, everybody was like looking at me and I felt like so awkward and lost. And like as the times had like passed and the teacher had helped me, I saw like a great improvement. Every single time I'll go like down the hallway or going to lunch, going outside, I see the counselors, I see the principals, the secretaries, and like the lunch lady saying hi or how are you? And then just smiling at me, just like that felt really good. I thank the teachers because they gave up their time. Maybe one student for them isn't special, but for me it was. Because as you learn something different, your future changes. And then finally, I felt like I'm finally home. Once I came like running in to my mom's arms, I was like, I could finally speak English. And then she would just say, oh, I'm so happy for you. And I was just like, yeah, now I could communicate with people. Now I could translate for you. Now I could help my brothers with their homework.
Together, as one, we will continue to see our strengths grow. We will make Alamosa School District a place where each student is seen and valued. We will give each student the opportunity to succeed.
Now, instead of it just being a kid who's failing, who doesn't have what it takes to be this certain percentile, now that kid has a person looking out for him like, okay, let's look into the background just a little bit. What's going on? Oh, did you know his mom and them are at the shelter? Oh, okay. These are the people in the shelter. Their parents might need work this week. We run this pilot program that will pay a stipend. You just start connecting people.
Now that I'm going to the high school, I want to have good grades. I want to be my best because I want to help those people that really need help. So like helping me has inspired me. Like they helped me, I helped them. Maybe not the same people, but other people that really need it the most. I wanted to become a doctor because whenever you get help, it feels good. It feels that you're wanted. And I felt something special in me, and then just saying, maybe I'm not going to help the same people that helped me, but also I want to help other people that really need it.
Alamosa, one team, one vision, one community, as one, moving forward.